Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jim Ryan.
Good evening and a huge welcome to GamesCom 2014. We hope you enjoyed the latest videos of our first-party lineup, particularly the first gameplay footage of Bloodborne. All of these exclusive games ship within the next 6 months, and later on, you're going to see a whole load of fresh first-party content. It's been quite some year for our industry since we were last here in Cologne. We were proud to launch PS4 everywhere in Europe on November 29th, and humbled by the incredible reaction from gamers all around the world. It's clear that the socially connected experience that lies at the heart of PS4 has resonated with gamers everywhere. And to demonstrate this, I'm pleased to announce that the install base of PlayStation 4 has now exceeded 10 million units globally. And just to be clear, that means 10 million PS4s sold through to consumers. We thank gamers everywhere for helping us achieve this landmark in less than 9 months. So it's my pleasure and honor to make this announcement with the man responsible for this success here in the audience tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the President and Group CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment Inc. and my boss, Andrew House. While we're off to a reasonable start, we're not in the slightest bit complacent, because it is just that, a start. We're incredibly excited about the rest of 2014, and the lineup of great games that you see behind me shows just why we believe that this holiday season will be one of the strongest that our industry has ever seen. At PlayStation, we've always taken the European market extremely seriously, and have been fascinated by the way that Europeans embrace some of the most original, unusual, and surprising experiences that we offer. It's here at GamesCom that we've unveiled a raft of unique and exclusive games. And tonight we will continue with that tradition. Get ready to enjoy some games that are just a little bit different. From the acclaimed studio Q Games, please welcome onto the stage Dylan Cuthbert.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Gamescom. Hello, Germany. So I'm Dylan Cuthbert, and I run an indie studio called Q Games over in Kyoto, in Japan. Hopefully, some of you have heard or even played some of our Pixel Junk series of games. Well, hopefully, some of you have. Well, those 2D games are kind of what we've been famous for these past few years. And most people don't know that I've actually been making games professionally since the late 80s, when I was fortunate enough to be involved in developing the first ever 3D games on consoles and handhelds. So let's just say, like, 3D graphics and technology has always been a big thing for me, something that really gets my blood pumping. So today, I'm not here to announce a new Pixel Junk title. No, I'm here to announce that Q Games is coming back to 3D, and because we don't do anything piecemeal at Q, we're coming back with a bit of a bang. I'm proud to reveal to you that we've collaborated with SC Worldwide Studios to bring you an experience that's a little, shall we say, outside of the box. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
cases like this one didn't come along very often. In Red Creek Valley, the secrets grew like spider webs, and Ethan Carter disturbed one he shouldn't have. Now people were dying.
Wow. Hello, everyone. This is a big stage. I kind of want to wander around a bit, so I will. My name's Mike Bithell, and I make video games. Thomas Was Alone changed my life. I'd worked on many other projects for other people, but that silly little game opened up a world of opportunities for me and my friends to make whatever the hell we could dream up. Thanks to Sony and the work they started 2 years ago to bring indie games to their platforms, Thomas Was Alone achieved a level of visibility I'd kind of thought impossible. They made it a real game for hundreds of thousands of players, and they continue to do the same for countless devs coming up. Sony changed the conversation for indies on console. I'm excited to play whatever comes next. When the doors opened, it's kind of rude not to lunge through it. Volume is my next game. And it's a game I've been designing in my head ever since I played Metal Gear Solid 2 on the PlayStation I spent a summer saving up for. It's an old-school stealth game, but built around creativity and sharing the challenges you create. It's also a near-future retelling of one of my country's greatest legends, Robin Hood. We're excited to be bringing it first to PlayStation 4 and Vita next year.
Do you think we're heroes, Rob? Do you think anyone will sing songs about what we did tonight?
I believe they will. I have to believe they will. I was always told my family protected the people. And I want to try and make good on that. So come on, this is fun. That whole exploding triangle thing you do, that's amazing.
And Rob?
Yeah?
This is the right solution, yes?
Years ago, we thought we'd moved past fighting, that human lives were too valuable to spend on national interests, and that a growing economy would fulfill all of our needs. But war never ended for the corporations, who hired us to do their dirty work.
At E3, we told you about an exclusive arrangement with Paradox to bring their new titles first to console on PS4. You saw the first of them at E3, and Hollow Point, a brand new title just now. Runemaster will be the next title from our exclusive partnership with Paradox, and there'll be more on Runemaster in the future. Next, I'd like to welcome onto the stage from Bohemia Interactive, Dean Hall.
In early 2012, I used the super hardcore military simulator Arma 2 to make a mod called DayZ. I made an open world zombie infested wasteland where there are no rules. It was a hardcore PvP survival nightmare. There was no script, no cutscenes. You start on the beach with nothing, and you can lose everything in seconds. We released a standalone early access version on PC in December last year, selling 1 million units within its first month. A potent mix of mass multiplayer, permadeath, persistence, and freedom of action. DayZ's secret was as a story generator. Players generated their own unique DayZ moments. Amazing stories of heartbreak, survival, betrayal, and tragedy, crafted not by the developers, but by the players. Now it's time for PlayStation 4 to get its own DayZ moments. When we were considering console versions, we were acutely aware of how important the PC version is. It's things like this that make me think as an industry, we've turned a wonderful corner. Thank you.
So, just to recap, the Tomorrow Children and Rhyme are first-party games and fully exclusive to PS4. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, Volume, Hollow Point, Rune Master, Hellblade, and the 8 games that you saw on the compilation video all come first to console on PS4. I now want to talk about some of the other key content partnerships that are going to bring great games to PS4 over the coming weeks and months. One game that has had huge anticipation ever since the PS4 unveil last year is, of course, Destiny. To tell us more about why PlayStation is the best place to play Destiny, please welcome the CEO of Activision Publishing, Eric Hirschberg.
Thank you, Jim. Well, we're getting excited because today marks 4 weeks to the day until the official launch of Destiny. Thank you. I agree. As you guys probably know, Destiny has been years in the making and has been a real passion project for everybody at Activision and, of course, the incredibly talented team at Bungie. And in 4 weeks' time, we get to finally share Bungie's epic vision with the world. With Destiny, we think we're unlocking the power and potential of next-generation gaming. As we said when we first unveiled this game on the PS4 reveal stage just 18 months ago, we think Destiny brings together the adrenaline-fueled action of a finely tuned first-person action game with all of the character investment and strategy of a great RPG, all brought together in a vast, gorgeous world that's become one of Bungie's hallmarks. It also delivers fun for every type of gamer. No matter how you want to play, Destiny probably has a mode that's right for you. It's an ambitious vision, and PlayStation has really stepped up and become an amazing and important partner for us. As a result, we've got a slew of timed exclusive content and experiences lined up just for PlayStation fans. PS4 players worldwide got the first chance to play the Destiny Alpha. And then PlayStation fans also got their hands on the Destiny Beta before the rest of the world. By the time it was done, across all platforms, over 4.6 million people took part in that beta, playing more than 88 million games and joining more than 12 million public events. And we were thrilled to see such a positive and enthusiastic response from gamers. In fact, I'm proud to be able to announce today that according to GameStop, Destiny has become officially the most pre-ordered new IP in history. And PlayStation 4 is leading that charge. Now, in my job, I'm lucky because I get to work with some of the most talented developers in the industry. And I can tell you that Bungie is a rare breed. They're one of the most creative, dedicated, and talented groups of people I've ever had the pleasure of working with. So to share even more details about Destiny's universe, as well as a few world premieres, I want to bring up someone who's been with Bungie for 8 years and been one of the driving forces behind Destiny from the very beginning, Bungie's Director of Production, Jonty Barnes.
Hi, everyone. Destiny has been a labor of love for Bungie. For many of us, this has been the most challenging game we've worked on. Pour all of our passion for games and years of our lives into making Destiny what it is today. So it was incredibly rewarding to see millions of people around the world playing the beta last month. To be honest, we have been absolutely blown away by the player reaction to Destiny. When you put so much into a project this ambitious, it's equal parts exhilarating and humbling. Playing with fans and seeing people have so much fun makes creating games a dream job, so thank you. Today, we want to share more details of our fast and fun competitive multiplayer. We call it the Crucible. In our beta, teams of 6 players fought for supremacy in a game mode we call Control. We also gave players access to the Iron Banner, which experienced Guardians fought for unique and powerful rewards. But that was just the beginning for Destiny's competitive multiplayer. At launch, there'll be a large variety of maps and game modes to suit your playstyle, as well as tons of weapons and pieces of armor that you can earn, customize, and bring into every activity in Destiny. Let's take a look at the world premiere of our multiplayer trailer to get a peek at what you'll be able to play on day one. Thank you. Thank you. Destiny is a huge game. It's actually way bigger than anything we've made before. But we want to keep growing our universe. For everyone on PlayStation, you'll be getting timed exclusive access to Exodus Blue, an intense multiplayer map, as well as the opportunity to face a deadly trio of Scions in the Dust Palace Strike. And your timed exclusive access doesn't end there. We have 2 expansions in the works, each introducing brand new competitive and cooperative adventures and new weapons and armor and player gear. Today, I have the privilege to announce that Expansion 1, The Dark Below, will launch for everyone in December. On behalf of everyone at Bungie, thank you for your support. We hope to see you and your fire teams in Destiny on September 9th. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name's Alex Hutchinson, Creative Director of Far Cry 4. I'm here today to highlight the star of our game, the country of Kyrat. A lush vertical landscape filled with new animals, new vehicles, new weapons, and new challenges, all designed to allow you guys to create your own unique stories. We also wanted to show you some of our more extreme environments. At the top of the Himalayas, the air is thin, the environment dangerous, and Pagan Min's army is already there, searching for ancient relics they think may lead them to the fabled kingdom of Shangri-La. But while Pagan Min's army may never unlock the secrets of Shangri-La, you, the player, will. Relive the myth of Kalanag, a legendary warrior on a quest for enlightenment. Explore the stories that created our world and learn unique skills to help you in Kyrat. We hope this gives you a glimpse of the true scale and variety of the experience in Far Cry 4, and we invite you to come play at our booth. But finally, I want to remind you of something I'm truly excited about, the ability to invite a friend to join you in the open world. And better yet, if you pick up the game on PlayStation, we have a unique offer we're calling the Keys to Kyrat. Here's a quick video to give you the details, and thank you all.
When the enemy finds you, you're going to need some backup. And now you can bring in anyone, even if they don't own the game. Exclusively on PlayStation, get Far Cry 4 and receive 10 keys to Kyrat. Send a key to any of your PSN friends. Invite them to explore Kyrat with you in the ultimate free trial experience of Far Cry 4's open world co-op. Don't leave your friends behind. Give them exclusive access to Far Cry 4 co-op for up to 2 hours. Explore Kyrat together, capture outposts, and create your own stories. Only on PlayStation. Far Cry 4.
What have you seen in your visions?
I have seen Sauron's servants. The tower. the Black Hand.
Bring me the head of this grave walker.
They bring much suffering.
Where was your bravery when we bled your wife? Gutted your son.
Bow to me.
We bow to no one. Stand up and fight.
You cannot escape us.
Destiny, Far Cry 4, and Shadow of Mordor all feature content that is exclusive to PlayStation. Next up, I'd like to invite a long-standing partner onto the stage. For the first time at Gamescom, ladies and gentlemen, Hideo Kojima.
Guten Tag. ゲームズコムの皆さん、ケルンの皆さん、ドイツの皆さん、それから、オンラインでご覧の、世界中の皆さん、こんばんは。
Good evening to everyone here in Gamescom, here in Cologne, and to everyone watching online. Good evening.
ゲームズコムに参加したのは、第1回目ですので、今回で5年ぶりになります。皆さんにまたお会いできて非常に光栄に感じております。
So last time I was at Gamescom was actually the first time Gamescom was here in Cologne. So it has been 5 years since I was there, and it is a huge honor to me to be here tonight.
メタルギアソリッド5ファントムペインは、オープンワールドでの、自由潜入をコンセプトにしています。E3 ではですね、自由潜入の要であります段ボールのごく1秒をご覧いただきました。で、今日は、その段ボールのもっと自由な、もっと奥深いところを皆さんに見ていただきたいと思います。それではビデオの方をご覧ください。
Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain is a game that is developed having free infiltration in an open world setting as one of its core concepts. Now, at E3 we were able to show a little bit of the options that this would offer. Among these were the cardboard box. Today, I'd like to go a little bit deeper into this pillar of the free infiltration, which is the cardboard box. Please, everyone, enjoy.
MGS players are all familiar with the cardboard box, but as explained previously at E3, the box has been upgraded with new abilities in Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, to offer players more options, such as the ability to pop out, take enemies out, and hide back in the box. You can also use the Fulton from within the box. And when you're in trouble, you can even vacate the box and use it as a decoy when it draws the attention of the enemy. Today, we'll introduce you to a few more ways you can use the cardboard box to your advantage. For example, we're out in plain sight here with the enemy up ahead. We can't vacate the box without being spotted, so we'll try something else. As you can see here, the box now features a picture of a saluting soldier on it. From a distance, you can use this to trick enemies into thinking you're an ally, and they'll pass you by. And it doesn't stop there. There are also other pictures you can place on the box. For example, we're in a similar situation now, but rather than saluting, the soldiers come running. I wonder why. Well, that explains it. Let's go ahead and take care of him while he's still distracted. And now it looks like we have a bed of roses? At first glance, yes. But if we were to unfold the box, you'll see that it's actually another view of our swimsuit model. And if we vacate the box and leave it here, it actually serves as a great tool to draw the attention of enemies and keep them distracted as we sneak away. These are just a few examples of the many new things you can do with the cardboard box, but we don't want to ruin all of the surprises just yet, so we'll leave it at that for now. Thank you for watching.
Watch out. The gap in the door. It's a separate reality. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you?
PT is a new title from a new studio, and the exclusive interactive teaser is live right now on PlayStation Store. Check it out. Next, we're going to talk about innovation. We may be less than a year into the life of the PS4, but already we're thinking about how we can improve the gamer's experience both this year and also in years to come. System Software 2.0 includes a whole range of new features, including an intuitive friend finder, which will enable you to search for real-world friends by online ID, and also see recommendations of players that you already know. We've also added the ability to upload shared videos to YouTube. But the feature of System Software 2.0 that we're most excited about is SharePlay. SharePlay will allow any PlayStation Plus member to do the following. First, you can invite any friend anywhere to take turns playing any of your games with you, effectively passing the controller to your friend virtually, no matter where they are. Second, you can invite another PlayStation Plus member to play together with you in the same session, either cooperatively or competitively. In essence, sitting on the couch together, but again, no matter where your friend is. What's special about SharePlay is that your friends do not need to own or download the game. System Software 2.0 with full 360-degree immersion. Look up, down, and around to capture every detail of the worlds you choose to visit. For obvious logistical reasons, Morpheus is not a concept that can be readily demonstrated on a big stage like this. But we have Morpheus playable here in Cologne, and I urge you to try it for yourself and see why some of the leading players in our industry are incredibly excited by virtual reality and what Morpheus has to offer. Next, PlayStation Now. The concept of PlayStation Now was explained at length at E3. Until we can guarantee proper PlayStation levels of quality anywhere that we launch. So I'm pleased to announce tonight that PlayStation Now is coming to Europe in 2015, with the first beta beginning in the UK. Finally, PlayStation TV. We were thrilled at the reaction PlayStation TV got at E3. PlayStation TV functions as a gaming console that gives access to most PS Vita titles, as well as PS1 and PSP classics. And this is something that we're particularly excited about, as a way to enjoy remote play functionality by pairing your PS4 with a second television in your home. PlayStation TV is a versatile entry-level option for the gamer, and PlayStation TV will launch across the PAL territory on November the 14th priced at €99, including 3 digital games. What we've tried to do in the past few minutes is to convey a sense of how the PlayStation ecosystem is evolving. But PlayStation, at its essence, is all about games. We saw a number of first-party titles just before the show, but for more games which can only be found on PlayStation, please welcome Michael Denney.
Thanks, Jim. Good evening, everyone. One of our goals in Worldwide Studios is to create new and innovative experiences. 2 years ago, here on this stage, I introduced a game that had the ambition to reinvent the horror genre. And tonight, I'm pleased to reintroduce that game, Until Dawn. We've totally refocused, rewritten, and rebuilt the game exclusively for PlayStation 4, with a new, darker story, incredible visual detail, and intuitive DualShock 4 controls. It's a horror game unlike any other, full of suspense, choice, and dramatic consequence. Everyone can survive, everyone can die. Every choice you make will define your individual path through this game as you take control of 8 friends trying to survive a night from hell. Let's take a look.
First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Hi, I'm Paul from Evolution Studios, and here with me today are my club mates. Jamie is tackling a point-to-point stage in Scotland. Chris, we're speeding through Norway in a hypercar, and Carl at the end, we're trying to get around India without crashing too often. The point is, my club mates are all doing their own thing, but I benefit from their actions as part of the club, even though I'm not playing right now. Together, we're empowered because we're earning fame, we're sharing rewards, and we're collaborating to unlock new cars. For a long time, racing games were intimidating. They demanded that you go it alone and win every race. And for a lot of people, that made racing hard to enjoy. In Drive Club, we want to break down that wall, to make it easy for everyone who loves racing to hit the road and have fun. So back to my club. Jamie has recently beaten the challenge, and thanks to his success, we've all won the Pagani Zonda R. Nice one, Jamie. Normally, I wouldn't have found out about this until I got back home on my PlayStation 4. But with the My Drive Club app, I can keep up to speed with my friends, my club, and our rivals, and connect to the game anytime, any place, so I never miss a thing. In fact, I can pretty much do everything with the app that I can do in the game, other than actually race, of course. I'm even able to live stream so I can watch my friends play in real time. At Evolution, we're committed to making a truly social racer, but we're also obsessed with detail. We're proud of what we've been able to accomplish with the visual fidelity, the detail of the cars, the detail of the tracks. And today, we're really excited to show you a new element, weather. Jamie, would you like to take the wheel? Just like driving in the real world, weather is lively and unpredictable. Extreme conditions will drastically change the dynamics of every race, with both car control and visibility being affected. And we're giving you control over the weather when you set up an event, so you can make it start out dry, build up to an epic thunderstorm, or start in a blizzard that calms down and then comes back to full force towards the end of the race. We're working hard to make the dynamic rain, sleet, and snow both fun and immersive, so that it's easy to enjoy and yet challenging for skilled drivers who like to drive on the very edge of control. Just like in real life, raindrops hit the ground and form puddles, or dry up depending on the temperature. Wipers clear your vision, headlights illuminate the road ahead, and the slick roads add a perilous edge to your race. And all of this is dynamic, meaning that no two races are ever the same. And this is just one of the many exciting features we'll be bringing to Drive Club. We can't wait to share the game with you. This is just the beginning. Thank you.
Great to be back at GamesCom. I'm Rex from Media Molecule. This is Michelle. And we've also brought with us Atois. Come out, Atois. Hey. When we developed Tearaway, we designed it completely around the Vita. But we started to wonder, would it be possible to bring Tearaway to another platform? But porting its unique features from the Vita seemed like an impossible problem. And then we realized it was an impossible problem. So we gave up. Sorry. We gave up on the idea of just porting Tearaway. What we did is we looked at another piece of hardware in the same way that we looked at with the Vita. What exciting new things could we do with this? So we got together and we had a game jam to really explore what we could do to bring that same story of Tearaway to PS4 and look at how the controller and the world would respond to each other. First off, the light bar from the controller would shine into the world, lighting it up as well as letting things grow. And you can see the effect it's having here on our little paper theatre, waking up the creatures, growing all these plants and, well, beards. Nice makeover. The touchpad on the controller would let us push down onto the surface of the world, as demonstrated by this gopher. And then when we release the touchpad, it would bounce back up again. And then throwing. Our messenger has always been good at throwing objects around, demonstrated here by this crash test Wendigo. But we wondered, could we make more of the connection between the messenger inside of the world and us outside of it? Well, by holding up our pad, a Twa will spot it, and she'll throw the object out of the game to us, so we can catch it right in our controller. And you can hear the squirrel inside the pad kind of squeaking and getting more agitated as it's shaking around, and then calm back down again with a nice gentle stroke. And then swiping those objects back into the world can have some really dramatic effects on the scenery. We're taking the messenger on the same overall journey as on the Vita, but reimagined for the big screen with new environments and all of these new methods of interacting with them. The last that we're showing now is wind. Swiping on the touchpad sends a powerful gust of wind into our paper world. In this case, parting the waves so that a Twa can carry on with her delivery mission. And finally, this wind allows us to explore the now larger world, not just on foot, but in the sky with the new paper plane. Another way of helping the messenger deliver the message in our big screen adaptation of Tearaway for PlayStation 4.
So thanks, Rex, thanks, Michelle, thanks to all at Media Molecule for a fantastic demo. Tearaway and Until Dawn will both be coming to PlayStation 4 next year, and Drive Club will be launching on October the 8th this year. So here at Gamescom, we have a strong tradition of announcing new IPs from our fantastically talented network of first-party development teams. And I'm really pleased to announce another brand new game coming exclusively to PlayStation 4. It's from an amazing team that we've had the pleasure of working with for the past 8 years. They brought PlayStation fans some of the most eye-catching and addictive titles of recent times, including Super Stardust HT, Dead Nation, and Resogun. So let's take a first look at the new game from the uniquely talented Housemarque.
Roger that, Control. I've completed my sweep of Sector Beta 4 and request a return to base. Over. Affirmative, Echo 1-9er. Proceed to gate beams and debriefing.
Thank you. So helping to encourage the creation of both new IP and new studios here in Europe is something we're enormously proud of. So when we got the opportunity to partner with one of Europe's top game creators and the multi-talented team that has joined in, we were absolutely thrilled. To tell you more about their new exclusive PlayStation 4 title from Wild Sheep Studios, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Michel Ancel.
Hello everyone. Guten Tag, bonjour. About a year ago, I joined a band of crazy developers. Together, we've worked hard to create our own technology and tools because we wanted to make a very specific type of game. We also wanted to focus on single platform, and the PlayStation 4 was clearly the best fit. The console is powerful, easy to program, and has a very strong sharing system. And this is perfect because our concept is based on experiencing new situations each time you play. Our game features an open world, potentially as big as Europe. We have dynamic weather and seasons, a seamless online system, and a very special feature. Not only can you play as humans, but you can also play as any living creature into the game. Well, enough speaking. Let's take a look at some footage taken directly from the game. This is our new game, Wild.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michel Ancel. I said at the beginning of the show that there would be no complacency, and I think we've demonstrated that. Our aim is to improve the gaming experience of PlayStation fans everywhere, and hopefully tonight we've shown just some of the ways in which we intend to do that. Whether it's improving the socially connected gaming experience, enhancing our network feature set, or moving to the more open world offered by PlayStation TV and PlayStation Now, these are all areas in which we will make the gaming experience richer and more enjoyable for the players. But none of these things mean anything without great games. And I believe that tonight we've conveyed a sense of scale, of breadth, of freshness, of vibrancy, and of innovation in the games that are coming to PlayStation 4. We shared more games tonight than at any other GamesCom. We celebrate the people who make these games and thank them for making PlayStation the best place to play. Thank you and good night.
She say she wanna take the skirt off. Be my guest. I decided to take my shirt off. Show my chest. And we've been sipping on that Merlot. So you know what's next. Perfect in the mission, switching positions. said, oh, you've been saying all night long that you couldn't wait to get me all alone. What you gon' do to me? Don't talk about it, be about it. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Girl, I can't wait to get you home. Talk a good game, man. Come on, hollering about what you gon' do to me. We're talking